Let's talk about ricochets. So ricochets happen when you interact with an obstacle and the conditions of your roll happen to say that you got a ricochet. So perhaps you rolled really low when passing over a tree trunk, or perhaps you rolled low enough when you were passing over rocks. Those can result in ricochets, or maybe someone played a ricochet card on you, and the obstacle that you were interacting with caused a ricochet anyways. In this example here, you'll see that we have thrown from here, coming up, and our disc would interact with that tree trunk, that tree branch. We're high enough at this point that we don't hit the tree trunk. So we're dealing with that tree branch, and as you know, when we're dealing with a tree, we roll a d6, and for these purposes here, we're going to say that we rolled a 1. Okay? As it says, 1 to 2, ricochet. So it behaves very similarly to how the wind does, except now a 5 or a 6 will make you ricochet 2 spaces, and a 1 to 4 will ricochet 1 space. So let's take a blue one for the direction of 5, up that way, and a intensity of 3. So being that falls into this category, it's just going to ricochet 1 space in the direction of 5. So let's look at how that works. If you're coming up here, the ricochet happens on that tree branch hex. So it ricochets 5, 1 space, and now we continue our flight path. So now we'd come up here and we'll be dealing with wind and the rest of these obstacles. But your disc still finishes its full flight path. The ricochet doesn't take any spaces away from you. The only scenario where a ricochet is going to take spaces away from you is if you wind up rolling the direction of which you interacted with the obstacle. So, for example, if you were coming up towards an object and you ricocheted and you rolled a 1, well, that's just going to hit dead on and it's just going to land exactly where it landed. And that will finish your flight path. But any other direction is a kick that continues its flight. I hope that makes sense. And always, if you have any questions, post them to message me at dgbg.ca and I'll post clarifying videos.